So lately, I have been absolutely obsessed over the new K-drama 2521, but all my friends are planning on waiting until the show is over to binge watch it, so instead of venting to them, I will be inundating you all with my thoughts. Spoilers for the first 6 episodes, you have been warned. Okay, so episode 6 ended on a massive cliffhanger right as Nahido and Go-Yurim were about to compete at their epic fencing match in the 1999 Asian Games. So the teaser for episode 7 hints that Hido will lose. However, I think that this is a fake out. TVN released a series of letters written by the characters at the end of 1999. I will show some screenshots, but take them with a grain of salt because I did use Google Translate. In Hido's letter, she reveals that she won the gold medal, but there is a debate about the decision. My guess is that Hido won when the two of them were tied. However, the referee's decision must have faced scrutiny for some reason. Because of this, it appears that Hido will be faced with a lot of hate, as she recounts feeling the wrath of 40 million people. I think we're finally going to get an attitude change with Yurim in the next few episodes. I think Yurim will realize that Hido won fairly, but won't do anything to defend her against the press under pressure from her coach. My guess is that Yurim will finally view Hido sympathetically after this intense backlash and start to treat her as a worthy adversary. Yurim's letter suggests that she's amping up the rivalry with Hido for the press, but she secretly likes her. Hido's letter, however, still indicates that she dislikes Yurim. Oh, how the tables turn. Now, the thing I'm really curious about is what's going to go wrong with Hido and Yejin at the end of this year. In the original synopsis for the show, the writers indicated that they would hurt each other at 19 and 23. Judging by the letters, I think this has something to do with the Asian Games. I saw some people pointing out potential parallels with the falling out of Hido's mom and coach. Episode 6 revealed that Hido's mom reported a story about the coach accepting bribes from parents, severing their friendship. However, judging by the letters, it seems like Yejin is fervently defending Hido. I could see this plotline going one of two ways. The first is that Yejin will give into pressure and stop favorably reporting on Hido's successes. I have a feeling that people will realize Hido's mother is an influential UBS anchor, and with Yejin reporting under that company, people will begin to question the network's integrity. The other way I could see this going is that Yejin becomes so adamant about defending Hido that it becomes suffocating. The more he tries to defend her, the more suspicious she may seem to the public. Hido also probably won't want him to risk his career for the sake of hers, and may feel uncomfortable with the lengths he goes through to try to clear her name. I don't think we'll get a huge falling out in the next episode, rather their relationship will become gradually strained. There's a clip from an interview where Yejin realizes that Hido's mom is a higher up in the company as he's discussing his relationship with Hido, which I will link below. I think Hido's mom is going to add tension to their relationship somehow. We also have that big trip with the rest of the squad, which I presume will happen in episode 7 or 8. It seems like Yejin is conducting this as some part of news segment, since I've seen clips where he has his camera and boom mic. I have no idea what it's for though. I also feel like we might get that reveal that Hido and Yurim are chat room buddies around this point, but again, I'm not too sure. I think this will contribute to Yurim's guilt when she finds out though. One other thing I'm curious about is whether the rest of the timeline for the show will be completely chronological. For example, Paekhyejin writes about working undercover as a journalist, but we only meet him after a time jump preparing for the Asian Games. I wonder if we'll go back in time to see certain things. I'm also interested to see if they address Hido's father's passing, which happened before the show began. As for some longer-term predictions, I feel like I have a better idea of what's going to happen to Yurim and Jiwoong than the others. From the letter, it appears that Yurim is on some downward spiral. I think the episode where she shares her fear about not being able to win another Olympic gold medal with her parents was foreshadowing. I think during this time she'll be able to find solace with Jiwoong, especially with Yejin shifting his focus to Hido. Meanwhile, Jiwoong will begin social climbing as an influencer. I feel like this might strain their relationship a bit, but I think these two are really gonna end up together. With Hido and Yejin, they obviously aren't together in the present day, but I'm still holding out hope for a happy-ish ending. The synopsis for the show says that they'll learn to trust each other again at 20 and 24, and eventually fall in love at 21 and 25. How will this happen? Your guess is as good as mine. Why will they break up? I honestly have no clue. At first, I thought he was gonna move to go work for NASA or something, but it looks like Yejin gave up on his engineering dream, so I don't know. Maybe he'll become a reporter abroad or something? I just can't imagine what would tear these two apart. They're just so perfect for each other. Even when Yejin disappears, Hido handles it really maturely. And yes, I didn't forget the elephant in the room. I still have no idea who Kim Min-jae's father is. I've seen some people theorize that she's Yejin's daughter and Hido never told him about her, but that doesn't explain her last name unless Hido got married to someone else and changed her daughter's last name. I've also seen theories that she's someone else's daughter, but then the comments about the two of them looking alike wouldn't make sense. While it isn't impossible, I also feel like it would be really hard to hide the fact that she's adopted if Hido is such a prominent public figure. My personal guess is that we haven't met Hido's father yet, but I don't think he's gonna play a big role in the drama. My guess is that the two will get divorced shortly after Minjae's birth, or he'll pass away. There seem to be some clear parallels between future Hido and her mom, and I'm definitely interested to see how she changes since future Hido seems so different. Also, a lot of people have been speculating that Yejin is dead in the present day, and that Hido's mother was referring to visiting his grave a few episodes ago. But for the sake of my mental sanity, I refuse to believe this. I think we're gonna get some Kuch Kuch Hota Hai style drama where the daughter reunites the long-lost lovers in the present day. If this show doesn't have a happy ending, I will be mailing the writers a bottle of my tears. Those are all my theories for now. Let me know some of yours in the comments section. Also, what's been your favorite scene from the show so far? There have been so many great moments. I think if I had to choose just one, it would be Hido and Yejin's fencing scene, but I also really love that payphone scene and the scene where Hido enters the arena to compete against Yurim. I really need to stop thinking about this show. In the words of Changha, the wait is... killing me, oh, oh.